Okay, apparently this is going to be part two. My tripod keeps messing up. So I'm going to try to hook this up so that it works. And I'll bring you back on, like I said, when I'm ready. All right, I did two things since I started down this end. I dug out that pool and panned it out to see if there's anything in it and to make myself a place to pan. And I moved that boulder. That thing, I was not rolling it over. It's too heavy. But I managed to pick it up a little, slide some rocks under it, and leverage and pull, and I got a pan full of stuff out of it, so from underneath it. So I'll pan that out, and I'll bring you back on to show you what I get. Okay. Look where my finger's pointing. That's damn near a nugget in these parts of the woods. I'm hoping you can see that. That's all right. All right, I'm gonna pause you. That came from under that rock. I'm gonna dig some more out from under there, and I'll bring you back. Get this thing straightened out. Bring you back when I got something else to show you. Okay, third pan out of the hole, and yep, I got another piece of gold. Hopefully you can see it. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and do one more pan out of that hole, and then I'm going to look for someplace else to dig. It's beautiful out here today. It's just like this is probably like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Nice and shady, cool. You take what you can get. It's beautiful out here. All right, I just pulled a big hunk of clay out of there. I'm going 2 foot underneath it at where that rock was at there. It's a big hunk of clay. You can see that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself a late lunch here, and then I'm going to tear into this thing, and we'll see what we get out of it. Okay. Okay. Let's call this a kind of a special occasion. My phone just flipped out of the tripod again. That'll make it special. And I'm going to let you watch me finish painting this down. This was like 2 pans full of gravel, or 2 pans full of clay from the bottom of this hole. I'm guessing you can see it. I got it down to that. There was an awful lot of gravel in that clay. So let's see what happens. Got the sun shining in my pan. I'm going to do this especially careful. I did find a really nice chunk in here. So. And that was like a couple of gallons of clay in that. And that's a lot to wash back, but I'm going to try it just once to see. I'll be panning this down some more. Take rocks out of it. Down here. shot. Well, that lead shot must have been working its way down. And I got gold. I see a little wiry piece and a speck. Oh, it's a bunch of specks, a bunch of little specks. Okay, I'm going to try to show that to you. They're kind of scattered all over, but I'm going to try to show it to you anyway. Ah, now I just wished it. At least you can see the one big piece anyway. There it is right there. Anyway, there's some stuff in there I got to suck up. There's a bunch of small pieces too. So I'm going to pause you and I'll bring you back on in a bit. Okay, I got another pan of clay and gravels. Going out of that hole right there. Going to pan it down and we'll see what's in it. It kind of sticks out like a sore thumb there. There's that piece right there. And that's how I got out of that pan. So I'm going to pause it. I'm going to take maybe one more pan out of that hole there. And then I'll figure out what else I'm going to do. Okay, this just came out of that hole. Now you look at that clay. That looks like moccasin run or Yawari pay. People around here call that Yawari pay. So I'm going to pan it out. And I'll get back and show you what I get. Alrighty. I got 2 specks out of that. Maybe 3. There's some more probably in there that I can't see. I guess I'm looking at my fingertip there. There we go. And that was pretty deep. I'm down there 2 foot pulling clay out of that hole. And I might do one more pan, but I'm probably not going to because the effort to get that, it just doesn't seem like it's worth it. Anyway, of course I would do it anyway because that's the way I am. But it's a beautiful place. And I just wish that I had had more success with actually finding the gold in it. But anyway, like I always say, I will see you all the next time I see you. Alright, I'll bring you back on one more time. I had to come down here and try this next drop zone. And I'm digging right along the edge of this bedrock that goes down at an angle there. And I got a pretty nice pan over there. I'll try and show it to you. And that makes me going, I'm going to be digging a little bit more. But if you look up at the top of that pan there, maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. There's some pretty nice flakes there. Anyway, it's going to continue me for a little bit longer. And I'll probably do a snuffer dump before this video is all over. So, be back in a bit. Okay. This will be it. It's getting to where I'm going to have to hike out of here. But I worked this hole. I moved that boulder 3 times. I got the thing out of the way. I was getting gold out of that hole. Some nice flaky stuff too. But it just wasn't consistent. So I'm looking. You got this bedrock and you see where the water's at. And I said, well, this would be like a really nice drop zone or a little waterfall even if I dug down here. So I decided to come down here and do a couple of pans. And I showed you the one. And as long as I'm digging parallel to that bedrock and going as deep as I can, I'm pulling gold out of that hole. So I don't have time to work it right today. Maybe get a suction tube in here and all that. But I'm going to have to try to get back here before my vacation's over to work this area again. This long flat dropout zone here, but I'm thinking that right in here is the best area of it. So anyway, I got to hike on up out of here, back up here where I started, and get my water shoes off and let my feet dry a little bit and get dressed, straightened out for the hike out of here. So yeah, so these old dry creek beds, they tell you a lot. You can learn from a dry creek bed, but you really need to see what a creek looks like in flood. So there's a waterfall up top there, you can see up there. But it is what it is. We got done what we got done. And I'm going to try to do a snuffer dump here before I turn you off. And we'll see what it looks like. I wouldn't expect anything spectacular. This is not spectacular area, but it's got consistent gold. So we'll dump this snuffer out. See what it looks like in the pan. And the way it is here, we're in the shade, and the sun's getting ready to go down over the bank mountain here. So water's muddy, but was doing this in Arizona, it'd only be worse. Just saying. I'm just saying. I'll try to clean this snuffer bottle out with some clean water here. Clear water anyway. Try to get you a good view of this. And it's going to be hard to see, but there are some nice pieces in here. Okay, there at the top there, some nice flakes. It's not bad stuff at all. Nice for snuffer dump, and there's a piece rolled down there too. So it's kind of all over there, but it's not bad for a day just out exploring and panning. So yeah, suck it up. Okay, you know what? What could have been worse? I could have spent a day sitting on my butt watching television or something like that. So anyway, this time I'm telling you, I will see you all the next time I see you.